On this day in history, April 7th, 451, Attila the Hun captures Metz in France, killing most of its inhabitants and burning the town. Included in the following is an excerpt from the 1944 edition of the Encyclopaedia Britannica going over the history of the town. Metz, the Roman Divodurum, was the chief town of the Medio Matrici, and was also called by the Romans Medio Matricia. Metz is a contracted form. Caesar describes it as one of the oldest and most important towns in Gaul. The Romans, recognizing its strategic importance, fortified it, and supplied it with water by an imposing aqueduct, the remains of which still exist. Under the Roman emperors, Metz was connected by military roads with Toul, Langres, Lyon, Strasbourg, Verdun, Reims, and Trier. Christianity was introduced in the 3rd century. In the middle of the 5th century, the town was plundered by the Huns under Attila. Later, it came into possession of the Franks, and was made the capital of Austrasia. On the patrician of the Carolingian realms in 843, Metz fell to the share of the Emperor Lothair I as the capital of Lorraine. Its bishops, whose creation reaches back to the 4th century, now began to be very powerful. Metz became a free imperial town in the 13th century and soon became prosperous. Having adopted the Reformed doctrines in 1552 and 1553, it fell to the hands of the French and was defended against Charles V by Francis, Duke of Guise. At the Peace of Westphalia in 1648, Metz, with Toul and Verdun, was formally ceded to France. It was taken by the Germans in 1870 and ceded to them in 1871. It was retroceded to France after World War I, but was occupied again by the Germans in June 1940 during World War II.